Why I don't manage money. Lesson number 1001. Telling you financial advisors, just listen to my experience, man. I've been doing this since 1998. And just listen, I'm just telling you right now. Managing money there's just, whew. All right, so let's talk about it. I just posted a video earlier today how bonds are not getting crushed. And the reason I posted that is to say, you realize that all you're doing is giving back some serious gains you've had over the last 2 years. That's it. So you might be getting crushed in the short term, but if you look at what you got in the last 2 years, you're not getting crushed at all, man. Not in the least. It's not even close to it. Because the bonds over the last 2 years had given you such an upside, so much, that the only people getting crushed are people just bought in. Because they said, oh my goodness, look at this long-term treasury. It's up 18% this year and 17% last. I better buy. Stupid. No one should do that. If you did that, I don't know what to tell you. That's dumb. Don't do that. And if you have, you learned your lesson. But you're not getting crushed because the last 2 years are so up. You're just giving some of the gains back, and you're still up. Anyway, so and then I reposted another video of bonds are not cash that I did about a year ago. I reposted that. And I could not have been any more explicit. I've done this video a couple times. Bonds are not cash. Bonds are not cash. Bonds are not cash. For me, I like the two-bucket approach of VTI, the total stock index, and my aggressive bucket, and my safe bucket as Ginnie Mae. Why do I say Ginnie Mae bonds are safe? Because they're government guaranteed. They will never go bankrupt. There's no credit risk to Ginnie Mae. And as I said 1,000 times a Sunday, it doesn't mean on any given year you're not going to have a down year. That's a fact. But they're not going to go bankrupt. One second. Lose your shirt. Just not going to happen. Ginnie Mae's are government guaranteed. And as I said in that video, and I say it again, I've said it before, if you're willing to take the extra risk that there could be some downside on any given year in Ginnie Mae, in my opinion, it's certainly worth the risk to get a much higher yield than you would be getting in cash, 100%. Because remember, I guess a year ago, cash was paying nothing. Ginnie Mae is paying 1.8. I said, yeah, it's absolutely worth the risk. All right. So everyone knows that. Anyone who says otherwise, I don't know what to tell you. I'm probably not the channel for you. And so then I get this comment on my video. I think I know who this guy is, and it just is painful, man. So what's going on with Ginnie Mae? I'm losing my butt in it for a safe investment. You can see he's just, you can see he's typing it into all caps and stuff. The place you say to park cash. Bite my tongue. Because I'm like, to say that I said to park cash in there without the it's kind of like inflation is always and everywhere a monetary thing. Too much cash chasing too few goods. For me to accuse me of saying I told you to park cash in there without the second part of that is like too much money means inflation. Not looking at the second part of that equation, too few goods. I never said to park your money, your Ginnie Mae as cash without the foreknowledge that the Ginnie Mae has downside risk. Don't project that on me, man. That's weak sauce. Don't project that on me. Not once did I ever say, if you cannot handle downside in Ginnie Mae, still put your cash in. Never once said that. I don't understand. This is the thing I can't stand about this business, actually, is people want to project. They want to project onto you what they thought they heard. And I tell you, I've been around this business for a long time, and I've smashed this business a lot, but I've had many people say, my advisor never told me this. And I said, I know that guy. There's no way he would not have told you that. No way. You just didn't hear it. You just didn't hear it. And it's so, and then what happens is people get like, oh, I'm losing my butt. I'm like, dude, you're down 7%. 7% year to date. If that's losing your butt, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, my goodness. Hell, Ginnie Mae was down like 5.5 in 2015 or 18. I can't remember. 2015. Could Ginnie Mae go down worse? Sure, absolutely. Who would ever say it couldn't? If you want to get a yield relative to cash, you have to take more of a risk relative to cash. Everybody knows this. There is no free lunch, man. If you don't know this, I don't know what to say. Especially if this is a guy I think it is. I'm like, how could you not know this? It's the weirdest thing ever. You said it's my safe place. It is safe. 100% guarantee the bonds are going to mature. No risk of bankruptcy whatsoever. Could it lose money on any given year? Absolutely. As I've said 1,000 times a Sunday. 94, 99. I don't think it was down 99. 2015, it seemed like one other year was down like 3%. 94, 99, I can't remember, but 2000, maybe 2009 and 2015. Could it lose more than 7%? Sure, absolutely. But what are you getting back for it? You're getting a higher yield. If you don't like the higher yield for the risk, and I don't know what to tell you. That's not, whose fault is that, man? Come on. And then he said, this is what even ticks me off. This is where I can't manage money because I would fire this guy in 2 seconds to my client right here. He said, I have over 300,000 in it. If I went to my bank to withdraw from my savings account and saying I only had 279,000, I'd be pissed. So let's draw it up again. I just can't believe I'm having this discussion. And I think I know who this guy is. And it's painful, man. Painful. It's one thing if you're getting a 1% fee. If you're not getting a 1% fee, it's all right. So we'll just say for simplicity, 1 million here, 300 there. All right. So you got 1 million in Ginnie Mae, 300 there. Now his 1 million is 300 in Ginnie Mae is down to 279. So you have 300 in Ginnie Mae. Why? Because you need 75,000 a year times 4. That's your 4 years of money right there. 75,000 times 4. That's 75. That's your 4 years of money. Your bucket for 4 years of cash. Your 1 million is anything above that. And I don't know what he's got in this right here. I'm just using that for an example. So let's put it this way: if he were to need to withdraw 75,000 bucks. Well, now he's only down to 279. So we take our trusty calculator. We're just going to say 280. And we're going to say 280 divided by 4. He would be able to take 70,000 out to keep his 4 years of cash. Or he just takes 75,000 out, which is what I'd recommend anyway. You need 75,000, you take it from Ginnie Mae. So now you're down to, if he took the 75,000 today, and why he would do it today, I don't know. But let's just say he did. We'll say it's January 1st. So now he's down to 205 because he's down $20,000 and he took 75,000 out. Now he's down to 205. The only reason you'd need to take the whole $300,000 out is because you're buying something you shouldn't be buying. That's it. That's your own fault, not mine. That's not mine. It's just that simple. If that is what's making you mad because you thought that Ginnie Mae was going to be as safe as cash, that's your fault too. You're projecting on me, saying things that put words in my mouth that I never said, never. Now the market, on the other hand, this right here might be down to 900,000 bucks. Well, I don't know what is the VTI doing today? We'll see. VTI. This is what I'm saying, man. It's just so frustrating because you can't. I've just been doing this for so long. The vast majority of people get it, but there's always a few. So the year to date on VTI, I can't tell. So we started the year to date. We're at 245 the year. Let's see here. Oh yeah, look at that. It's a 52-week high, 244. 52-week low, 207, and right now we're at 224. So we'll just say 244 minus 224 divided by 244. VTI is down 8%. So VTI is now at 1 million minus 8%. I don't even know what that is. What's that? 1 million minus 8%, 920. So now we're at 920 in VTI. All right, so at the end of the day, because VTI is down to 920, Ginnie Mae's at, you took the 75 from Ginnie Mae, 205, then you got to figure out what happens next year. Well, I would expect next year this will be up pretty good because if you look historically at bonds, the years they fall off a cliff, and again, 7% ain't falling off a cliff, I'm sorry. The next years they come back strong. Can I guarantee you that? Of course not. Could there be 2 straight down years? Of course there could. So next year, most likely this will be up. But then this may be up or down. I'd expect this to be down. But to have to say I'm going to the bank to withdraw my $300,000, well, why would you ever put $300,000 in Ginnie Mae to begin with if you want to go to the bank to withdraw 100% of it? That literally makes no sense. You want your cake to eat it too. You said, I want to get yields like bonds, but I don't want any bonds at risk. And you can't have it that way. it's frustrating because I tell you, even I think I can't remember if I said this on this video or not, because it's the third time I've done this video because I'm taking deep breaths because this stuff irks me. I've had people say, "Oh man, my bonds are up 18% last year, Josh. You don't know what you're talking about. Bonds are good." I said, "You're going to give it back." How many times have I said this? When bonds are up relative to their coupon, you're going to give it back. You're going to give it back. Now, I don't care if YouTubers hear this or not, but this is why I don't manage money. Because if someone's paying me a 1% fee to manage that and they're projecting this crap on me, I'd be like, dude, what the hell? What the hell? How many times do I have to say a bond is issued at 1,000 and matures at 1,000? If a bond has a 2.5% coupon, you're getting no more than 2.5% from start to finish. That's it. Thus, if a bond is trading above par, so we'll say right now the bond is trading at 1,100. Inherently, I don't know how many times I have to say this. This is crazy. I mean, it's fun to do. I like this because it's fun to be able to hit back. Back in the old days, I couldn't. If that guy would have sent me that email right there, my compliance would be on me like white on rice. Like, whoa, this sounds like a complaint. Because he has it safe investments in all caps. You said do this. And I say, you see what I'm saying? I mean, I don't take lightly. I mean, I've been in this business for so long that when people write these kind of comments, it makes you nervous because you're like, dude, what the hell, man? Don't be freaking emailing financial advisors, this kind of stuff. Jeez Louise. Anyway, so the bond is trading at 1,100. We know for a fact has got to go back to 1,000 because it matures at 1,000. And the only reason for a bond trading at 1,100 is because the interest rates have gone down, relatively speaking. And as such, people are willing to pay a premium, in this case, a 10% premium for a higher yield. Or a higher coupon, I should say, not a higher yield, a higher coupon, 2.5, because competitive bonds are paying 2%. So people are saying, I can go out to market, buy a 2% bond now, or I could buy this bond at 1,100, which is above par, and get 2.5, knowing full well that I'm going to give back that 10% over time because the bond will mature at par. And so if you have a bond that's trading as yielding or trading well above, yielding well above its coupon, that tells you something. It just is all there is to it. And if you have a bond that's up 18 and 17% over the last couple of years, you know that bond's going to come back down. So you're not getting crushed. If you owned it 3 years ago, you made 17, 18%, now you're down 19%. I'll take that any day of the week. I'm not sure what Ginnie Mae has done the last couple of years. Look at this. 2019, Ginnie Mae up 5.83. 2020, Ginnie Mae up 3.73, which is well above its coupons. So last year it gave 1.1% away. Now we're giving it back so far this year 7%. Wow. You think that following years can be? Again, just here it was down 2.23 in 2013, down 0.94 and 0.95 in 1994. 1999 is up 0.5%. Right here is down. So basically, and I think even this year though was down from top to bottom is down more. Let's take a look at 2013, our chart if we can. Chart. And again, this is mid-year stuff. It's not even year to date. The whole thing. I'm not gonna lie to you. It ticks me off that people who should know better. Because again, I think I know who this guy is. And it's frustrating. I'm not gonna lie to you. But again, more confirmation of basically why I don't manage money, because it's just not worth it, man. All right, so here we go. Here's Ginnie Mae. We're gonna go back to 13. Yeah, so right here is at 1108. Right there, 1120 in 2011, and went down to, hold a sec. Is that 1120? Oops, let me just go back here. That's one thing about this chart. Oops, what's happening here? All right, let me pause it. There we go. So we're at 11. Get out of there. 1120, I think is what. Yeah, 1120 right there, and that's on August 15th, 2011. And then we went all the way down, right here to 2013 to, where are we at there? 1060. So we lost 80 cents on 1120. So 80 cents, 0.8 divided by 1120. So it's down 7.14% there in that time frame. Now that's just price. You still got your yield. You're still going to get the yield on the Ginnie Mae as well. And then we went to here, is at 1085, and it went down to 1003. So you lost 85 cents or 82 cents. 0.82 divided by 1085. You lost almost 8% there. I mean, who? It's just like I said. Who thought you can't lose money on any given year or be down? They say lose money. Here at 1081, and now it's down to 970. 1081, and that's when was that? 420. All right, so April 20th, 1081, and now it's down to 10.81 minus, and now what do we say? It's down 972. Okay, 9.72 divided by 10.81. It's down 10% year over year. I mean, from 2 years ago. That doesn't include the yield, by the way. I mean, geez, come on, people. It just is frustrating. Someone's sitting there thinking, what? Do people still want their cake and eat it too? Let me just pause it real quick. Here's what I remember. I remember this like it was yesterday. Let me make this one second. I remember this like it was yesterday, right here. 7.22, Ginnie Mae was up in 2008. S&P 500 was down 37%. Ginnie Mae was up. That's a net 45%, my friends. And then if we go back to the chart again, we're going to go back to from top to bottom, October 2007 to March 9th of 2009. And let's take a look and see what that looks like. Let's go to Mac. Let's go to, can I do dates? Oh, date range, sweet. Let's see if this works. We're going to go to March, or well, I'm going to pause it. We start back in March. Hold a sec. There we go. October 1st, 2007, Ginnie Mae was at 1018. March 9th, 2009, Ginnie Mae was at 1061. Is that 1067? So it went up, without even counting the yield, went up 50 cents on 1018. So 0.5, 10.18. It went up 5% just in price without even including the yield I was paying at that point. And that back then, the mortgage rate is what, 5%, something like that? So you got a 5% annual yield on top of the 5% increase in price per share. Huh? You're gonna gripe to me about that? Hell no, man. Jeez. Nope. Let's see if we can't compare that to S&P 500 right there. Yep. It says save. Look at that. Oh, that's just such a thing of beauty. Look at that. This is the S&P 500. That's the Ginnie Mae. If that doesn't make you happy, I don't know what will. Look at that. Oh, now we're gonna do so 1st of January 2001, 2000, 0101 2000, and we're gonna go to 3/30 2003. There we go. Apply. Watch this. Oh, again. Look at that blue. That's Ginnie Mae. Look at the S&P 500. Ginnie Mae, S&P 500. Now, I just don't want to hear it. I love Ginnie Mae. You don't have to love it. I just don't care. But don't gripe at me about Ginnie Mae. The method to the madness is quite clear. Unless you're a rookie, i.e. a financial advisor, or unless you are hearing things that no one's talked to you about, those two right there are the reasons I love Ginnie Mae. In my opinion, it's the freaking wonderful hedge against carnage. Because we know what happens. When markets get destroyed, it's called the flight to quality. People buy government bonds. We know that for a fact. That does not mean government bonds are immune from any price declines, as we're seeing here. But they're immune from bankruptcy. They're immune from illiquidity. That's a fact. Unlike corporate bonds, unlike preferred stocks, unlike freaking floating rate bonds, government bonds are, look, or you go, I don't care. But don't gripe after the fact. I'll sit on Ginnie Mae until I'm blue in the face, because those two experiences, I was here. I was in the business. I had clients both those times. Oh, and seeing clients who just retired, getting their freaking hats handed to them. If that doesn't freaking, it's kind of like being grown up in Maine, man. The fear of cold scares the living bejesus out of me. The fear of this right here does too. 7% decline, that's nothing. Nothing. You ain't seen nothing yet. If you think a 7% decline in Ginnie Mae, that's nothing. I'll take that any day of the week so I can have something like this. The chart that looks like that. All right, anyway, love to hear your thoughts. We'll see ya.